Órale, what's up, YouTubers? I got a job in. You can see right here, it's kind of hazy where somebody painted. They didn't quite blend it out right or nothing. I mean, if you get it at the right angle, you can see a lot of spots in there. You know how some of the clear's flaking off and stuff. I'm not exactly sure how the guy blended it or what, but he ended up, I guess, trying to buff it out. I don't know if you can see that right there, but it had a hazy spot right there. It's a haze. And then, like I was mentioning, he buffed it out and then he burned the handle on it. And what else? Only I was just looking back here. Some of this clear's flaking right here too. I guess she burned that too. And down here the metallics didn't really flow out real good. I was kind of interrupted earlier, but here's that same car. It got some damage under the bumper cover here. You can see there's some more damage right there. Those little nicks and chips. You know, in a dealership, that would be considered lot damage. You know, but this one belongs to somebody, and she admitted doing it. So here's the other scrapes that it has. I'm gonna go ahead and fix. You guys are pretty familiar with the way I fix these bumper covers and the steps I take in order to get them fixed the proper way. Hey man, you're in my shot. Move your cola, jodido. Come out of the way. But yeah, that's the way. That's what I have to fix here. And then, like I say, that quarter panel. The quarter panel's been squirted before, and you can see. I'm gonna have to check this video in a minute, but you can see the haziness right there where it doesn't quite. They didn't blend it out or nothing. And I guess the guy tried to buff it out, just burned the shit out of it. You see right there where he burned, it's clear. So, but I mean, like I say, you know, when you're in this industry, you come across all kinds of different stuff. You know, these are kind of like the worst ones when you have to fix somebody else's mistakes. Because to tell you the truth, I really don't know what kind of materials he put on there. So if I put something too aggressive or something, you know, it could cause that to react, and I might have problems later on. But you know, it kind of comes with the territory. But you know, we're gonna give it a shot and see how it turns out. Guys, I'm gonna show you guys a little trick here for little stuff like this right here. You know, that way. I mean, the main thing is to try to keep the damaged area as small as possible. You know, you don't want to have to grind all into this stuff and, you know, put putty and all that stuff. It's optional, but this is a little trick that I use on little stuff like this. What I'll do, I'll get some 220 paper and I'll just hit it a little bit, you know, and leave the dust on there. Another one right there. Gotta get kind of used to it, because I know when I first started doing this, I would wipe the dust off. The dust is what you want. Okay, and then I got some super glue here. You can see it's just a real cheap super glue that I picked up there at you get the dollar store or something. Anyway, what you want to do, you want to actually put some on your sandpaper here. You know, just a little dab, and then come back over that damaged area with the dust that's already on there. Just sand it all in till it dries up. And you can see it starts to build in that area. If they're real bad, if they're real deep, you could do it, you know, a couple of times. This is a technique that I learned from some guy out in he's from New York City, and we did a class one time and he showed us this little trick with some super glue. and it actually fills it in real nice. You don't even have to primer it after this. You know, as long as you sand it in 400 grit or you know, real fine paper, enough to where you could just base right over it, you won't even have a problem. That one went completely away. You can still see it, but you can't feel it. This one still has a little bit of an edge to it, right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a little more dust here and do it one more time. I don't know if I'm holding this camera good because it's real bright out here. It's a nice day today, but I hope you guys get the idea. That's better. They're gone. And then now I got some 500 here. So 500 grit. I'm just gonna go over that area. Get 500 grit, and that area is repaired, and it's just ready for base. I don't have to go into the primer and all that stuff. You know, for that. I mean, that's all right. Sand off the scratches that you left with the 220. So we don't have to break it all the way down. Just smooth it out. You can't even feel that no more. That's good. Keep in mind we still got 1,000 to 12 bumper cover and get it ready for paint. But those are fixed. Yep, they feel good. All with super glue. Alright, I got it all in primer. I just threw a guide coat on it. You can see I ended up primering that whole spot right there that I ended up scraping off. And down here it was like chippy a little bit. I started to feather edge all that, and like I say, I had to put that 2K primer. Kind of hoping that's going to be enough room. I'll find out as soon as I sand it, because I didn't put the primer too thick here on this edge. But I'm pretty sure I could probably blend it out right there and lose the color right there in that little section. And I'm just going to go ahead and clear that whole top piece. I mean, you know, I might just stop in the middle and blend it right there, but I don't know. I'll see. I'll decide. Or I could even blend it back here somewhere, you know. But as long as it comes out good. So. Oh yeah, and then here's the bumper. Got it all primered up. There's the passenger side. See all that damage is gone. And then I went ahead and put a little primer on that spot that it had there that I did the glue repair on. You know, it really wasn't necessary, but since I was already at that point, I just put a couple of quick coats. Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and start prepping it out. I'm going to hit the primered area with the 400 grit, and then the rest of the panel I'll hit it with a 1,000, and just you know. After that, I'll hit it with the gray scuff pad with some soap and water, and get it all blown off and cleaned up and masked off. Alright, at this point, I got it all sanded, washed. I hit it once with the chamois. I decided I'm going to do my blend right here. Excuse me. So I cleaned that top with some simple green. Got it all clean. That's why I'm gonna do my melt, and then I'm just gonna, you know, stop the clear right there. But anyway, there it is. It's all sanded down. The panel's prepped. You can see I stayed with quite a bit of room. you know, from the adjacent panel. So I don't even have to go into this rear door here or blend. For this little piece right here, I'm just going to paint this little section and clear just that little piece. With this quarter panel, I did end up scraping off all the old paint. Some other person. Alright, I already masked it all off and started putting the base on it. I kind of just stepped it out a little bit. You know, I didn't really go into the dog leg in order to keep the color good. And the same for the rear bumper cover. I just came around the back here a little bit. That's the first coat I put. Here's the front bumper. First coat of base. I just did my blend down there. I mean, I just sprayed some base down there. And then here in the center too, where I did the glue repair. See how nice that came out. Like I said, it's only one coat. I'm still going to put another 2 coats on there of base, and then I'll clear coat it. Coming out great. A nice masking job on it. Alright everybody, there it is. Got the quarter, the rear bumper, all squirted. You can see what I'm doing now, just demasking everything, you know, real carefully. And you know, take it to the other side there in a minute, and give it a quick color sand, you know, some of the nibs on it, and just give it a quick buff, and then give it a bath, and all the customer to come scoop it up. You see how nice the repairs came out. Still got some tape under here. Let's see what I'm doing now. Just sticking the tape off. This tape goes on a lot slower than it does coming off, I'll tell you that. You know, that's where you really got to take your time, is when you're masking off, and you know, the preparation of a car, you know, and I've seen a lot of shops just, you know, just do it really half-assed, and everything gets oversprayed, and it really doesn't look too clean, you know. From my point of view anyway. I mean, a lot of customers can't really tell because they don't see this kind of stuff every day, but I see a lot of it, you know. It's just like an eyesore to me, so. Alright, I'll take another video as soon as I'm done demasking it, and when I have it over there in the wash bay. I just gave it a wash. You see how I color sand and buffed it. And like I said, I just gave it a wash, you know, the detail. This thing came out nice, man. There's the paint right there, Go Lobos. That way, you don't get this work confused with someone else. That bumper came all sharp. The whole job came out good, you know, compared to the way it was. Went ahead and called the customer to come pick it up. There's where it was repaired underneath, where all those scratches are at. It's about, I don't know, it's going to be 6 o'clock p.m. I guess, Saturday. That's the way it came out, guys. What do you think? You guys should leave some comments and let me know what you think.